The relegation battle is absolutely hotting up, and from nowhere, Burnley have somehow picked up 10 points out of a possible 12. After sacking Sean Dyche, I thought that was a disgraceful decision and it's going to backfire. And, well, are they vindicated? And as it stands at the moment, the league table, Norwich and Watford are gone. Everton are on 29 points. And Leeds and Burnley are both on 34 points. I think that Southampton in 15th have got 40 points. They're not going to be dragged into. It's going to be one more place available, which is currently the 18th position between Leeds, Everton, and Burnley. And obviously, Everton, I'm shooting this video before they play Chelsea. If they beat Chelsea today, they're in with a shout. If they don't, it's going to look really, really difficult for them. And Everton are only one of six teams to never be relegated from the Premier League. And it'll be the first time they're relegated since 1951. They have got two games in hand, so there is hope. But in terms of form, they don't really seem to have improved that much under Lampard. My personal view is Lampard's a pretty overrated manager. I really don't. I don't. People thought he was better than Solskjaer. I think Solskjaer's a much better manager, and I don't rate Lampard really. But Everton, for all the money they've spent, this is unbelievable that they're even in this position. Leeds have obviously picked up a little bit after sacking Bielsa, and they've obviously lost against City on Saturday, which is obviously no shame in that. But the goal difference that Leeds have could also be a factor. Theirs is minus 34. Everton's is minus 21 and Burnley's is only minus 15. So Leeds, with such a worse goal difference, you could almost say that that's a point penalty in a way. So, as I say, Burnley have done amazing. Mike Jackson, 10 points in 12. And if you look at their running, they've got Aston Villa at home, Tottenham away, Aston Villa away, and Newcastle at home. If they win one more game and get on to 37 points, I think that keeps them up. They've got Villa twice. You should expect them to pick up something. Villa are in erratic form. Villa at home, they should be able to win. But if they can pick up, as I say, 3 points, that should be enough. And to be honest with you, it might be enough to even get 36 points. You never know because it's not as if Everton are winning. Everton have got 6 games to go, and they've got some hard games. They've got Chelsea at home today. They've got Leicester away next Sunday. Okay, they've got Watford away on the 11th of May, which you'd expect them to win. Brentford at home isn't easy. Crystal Palace at home isn't easy. And then they've got Arsenal away on the last game of the season. So assuming that Arsenal are going for Champions League, that's hard. So I think the group of games, Watford, Brentford, Crystal Palace, are going to be the ones they need to win. The Chelsea, Leicester and Arsenal, they're hard games. Leeds have also got some really difficult games. They've got Arsenal away next Sunday, Chelsea at home, then they've got Brighton at home and they've got Brentford away. None of those, they could lose all those games, Leeds. There's no doubt about it. So, really, at this moment, and again, I'm shooting this before Everton play Chelsea, that 5 point gap that Everton have to Leeds and Burnley, obviously, if Everton don't win again or don't pick up more than 5 points the rest of the season, then they're down. And obviously, they've got 6 games, and with their run rate and their form, it could easily happen. Everyone could lose, or Leeds and Burnley may not need to lose. And at this time of the season, do you want the points on the board, or do you want the games in hand? You want the points on the board. You absolutely want the points on the board. And what Burnley have done to go from 24 points to 34 points is unbelievable. And if, as I say, if they can get a win against Villa, 37 points, I don't think Everton are getting 37 points. From where Everton are now, that's 8 points. So I don't think so. But yeah, it's been absolutely enthralling. And the problem Everton have got is that financially they will be in huge trouble with that wage bill and with those players and with potentially a new stadium coming online. They will be in huge, huge problems because their finances are a mess. And financial fair play, in my view, isn't implemented in the Premier League, but in the Championship, it is. The EFL will come down on you like a ton of bricks unless you sell all your players. And if you breach the profitability criterias, you're in big trouble. So at this moment, I think Everton are gone, and I've thought it for weeks because I think Leeds have just got enough. And I think that Burnley, with 4 games to go, they might be able to draw 2 of them. If they can draw 2 of those games, Burnley will be on 36 points with the best goal difference. I think 36 points probably does it for you. You'll probably stay up. Anyway, let's see. It's actually been quite exciting.